Hey everyone, welcome to day 20. Got a good 10-minute workout for you guys today, and the equipment you're going to need is the mat and a set of lighter dumbbells. So lighter than what you'd normally do for a one-arm bicep curl. So once again, we're going to be doing some exercises that are a bit more difficult, and I'd rather you have a lower weight and have control than to risk hurting yourself. So getting into the exercises we'll be doing today, we're going to start with just some skipping. Going to go into high knees. Then we'll do staggered push-ups. What I mean by that is if your normal push-up position is about shoulder width apart, we're going to take one arm and go a little wider. You can curl your fingers out towards the side as well as you'd like. Now, while doing this, you can still do your variations, whether you're on the wall, on an incline, on your knees, or in the military style push-up. Give you an idea what it looks like. So my hand is out to the side. This staggering means that one arm has to do a lot more work. And it gets a lot harder on that one arm. So we're going to do 30 seconds of each variation of the right arm sticking out and the left arm sticking out. It's okay if it gets too difficult if you want to move your hands back to the normal neutral position, or if you just want to do the neutral position from the get-go. So after those, we're going to do left, middle, right 90-90 crunches. What I mean by that is this was our 90-90 crunch that we're used to. Well, instead, we're going to go towards our left knee, do a normal one, and then towards our right knee. So it's really just adding some twisting to part of the reps. After that, we're going to get our dumbbells and do 21s. 21s are just a shorthand for doing 21 reps. It's a bicep curl, but for the first 7, you only come up halfway. Then after those 7, we're going to stop at that halfway point, come up the rest of the way to do another 7. So that'll make 14. After that, we'd let the weight go all the way down and do 7 full reps. Since we have a lot of reps here, I'm giving us a minute to do that. If you're not quite done by the minute, don't worry about it. We're just getting the body moving. So it's just more important to try and keep going than it is to worry about the number of reps you've done. Following that, we'll do split lunges where you can jump from leg to leg or do your alternating lunges if you need a little more control or you need to slow it down or anything like that. We have skull crushers. Now, you can take 1 or 2 weights for this. Personally, I recommend 1, especially if it's your first time, just to be safe. It's a triceps exercise. We're laying on your back, you have your arms up straight, and then you let your elbows bend until they're about 90 degrees. The name comes from the fact that you don't want to drop your weights because you can definitely hurt yourself. So at this point, you then push back up to straight using the triceps right here on the arm, pushing back up straight. So yeah, if you'd rather do one hand, really make sure you have a good grip. Only if you're confident would I want you to have a weight in each hand for this exercise. Your safety is the #1 priority. We'll have a rest after that, and then when we come back, we're going to do some more skipping, but we'll be alternating 1 foot at a time. So it'll be like bouncing on the left foot, bouncing on the right foot, just back and forth. We'll get into plank jacks after that. So that's when we're doing jumping jacks from a high plank position. And of course, you can step out instead of jumping out if you find it a little too difficult. We're going to do a reverse fly with the weights. Another reason why we want a lighter weight is a lot of times we don't have as much strength with our back as we do in our front. So just like that. We're going to do some drop squats where you jump to a wider stance to get down in the squat, jump back, and repeat. you can add the touch if you'd like. We're going to do a feet supported L sit. What I mean by that is an L sit is where your body looks like in capital letter L. The full form would be to lift your body off the ground using your shoulders to push into the ground and then lifting your feet off for something like this. Now that's very advanced. For this exercise, we're actually going to use our feet to take a lot of our body weight away, so we can just focus on the pushing down motion with our shoulders. So when we push down, our heels here can touch and give us a little extra support, so our glutes are just coming a hair off the ground. If this is still too difficult, tuck your feet in so they're actually flat on the ground. The closer you get, the easier it'll be, and try it there. So throughout the exercises, really try and push your shoulders down. After that, we'll do heels to the heavens. So that's the core motion where you're laying down. You're pushing those heels skyward. We'll grab our weight or weights after that, depending on what you're comfortable with, and do a 3-way press. So left, right, and straight on. We're going to follow that with some flutter kick leg raises. So I'm combining 2 core exercises you've seen before now, the flutters and the leg raises. Now we're not going to do the full range of motion this time, but when you're fluttering, try and bring the legs up and then back down. If this is too much, just do one of the components, either flutters or leg raises. I'll leave that option up to you. We'll follow that up with a tabletop hold, pushing those glutes up towards the ceiling, and then finishing off with a crowd favorite, burpees. So that is what I have for you today. Most of it is stuff you've seen before. The new stuff really just builds on what you've already been doing. If you're up for the challenge, dive right in. If not, it's perfectly okay just to keep doing what you've been doing or to do variations that you're more comfortable with. So, feel free to get ready to get started. We start with the skipping. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get going. So the exercise after this are the high knees. For now, just get warmed up. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, high knees. Best you can, keep those knees up high. So after this are those staggered push-ups. Remember, if you're not comfortable, you can do the regular push-up or go back to those regular push-ups if you get too fatigued. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. And if you really get fatigued, just try and hold a high plank. All right, 10 more seconds. Then we're going to switch the staggered position to go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So switch it up. When you're ready, go game. So after this, we have the left, middle, right 90-90 crunches. Ten more seconds. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do those crunches. So you go left, middle, right, and repeat. Left, middle, right. So after this are the 21s, the bicep curls. We'll be going for a minute on that one. It's okay if you need a break. Just do your best. 3, 2, 1. All right, lower half first, 7 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hold it at the middle. Now bring it up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and last rep. Now let's do full. 1, 2, 3. We're not going to quite make it. That's okay. 3, 2, 1. Split lunges time. Or alternating lunges. We're going to do the skull crushers after this. That's where you're laying on the mat. The 1 weight or 2 weights, whatever you're comfortable with, above your head. Take your time with that. You don't want to hurt yourself. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise before you get a break. Nice, slow, and controlled. Halfway done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, grab your water. Have a quick little break. You're doing great. We come back, we're going to be doing those alternating 1-foot skipping. All right, start going back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So just switch back and forth with your 1-foot skipping. We got plank jacks after this. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do it. From here, we'll pick up the weights and do the reverse fly. It's for your upper back, between your shoulder blades. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse flies. We'll follow this up with drop squats. If it's a little too hard, bend your elbows more. It'll get a little easier. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop squats. So we're going to do that feet supported L sit after this. Closer your feet are to the rest of your body, the easier it'll be. Three, 2, 1. Let's do it. Heels to the heavens next for our core. It's okay if you gotta sit for a sec. When you're ready, go back up. You might also find it easier to balance on your knuckles. 2, 1, heels to the heavens. We're gonna get up and do a 3-way press after this. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just one weight's probably lots. 2 if you want though. Whatever's a good challenge for you. Left, right, middle. We'll follow this up with the flutter kick leg raises, or just one of the component parts if that's too much for you. 3, 2, 1. Challenging yourself is how you'll keep progressing and see the best benefits and most progress in the shortest amount of time. But you always have to do it safely and at levels where you still have control. All right, next is the tabletop hold. 2, 1. Try and keep those glutes nice and high, pushing them towards the ceiling. You got this. It's burpees after this. Another hard, but it's your last exercise and you're done for the day. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's finish strong. Add the push-up if you want, but you don't have to. Just challenge yourself. Just getting down into the high plank is already a lot of work. 10 more seconds. You're almost done. Give me another rep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Big round of applause. That is day 20. I know things have been getting a little harder over time. You're sticking with it. You're doing amazing. We're already 2/3 of the way done. Since November 30th marks the end of the challenge. I'm proud of you. Hope to see you tomorrow. We'll do some flexibility, mobility. Get a bit of a rest day in. Take care.